Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing good. I know it's been a little while. I did a tutorial video, and as someone asked me, I wanted to try something a little bit different, like just how I mostly improvise through my licks, or any tips I could think of that might help or just inspire you. Repeat few simple licks. Anyway, I'm gonna begin, but I'm not prepared. Like, okay, I made a video and I want to teach this, and it's all structured, so it's all improvised, and so it might be not so helpful. Let me know how I can adjust, and I'm just doing a test. So let's dive into. Try to shoot a guitar or more instead of my face. Cannot like. So, alright, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but let's start in. Let's say we're gonna be in E. So, as you know, Hendrix and what I do, it's mostly with this the pentatonic and a lot of first position. So, a bit deceiving from a lot of people, but it's good. You put your grip and you feel safe, like you won't hit a wrong notes. And I love to put the thumb like Hendrix. So then it's just exploring every note. How does it feel over? Let's say we're in E. So let's say we have I don't have a backing track, but it should be good. So you can just practice. Let the guitar sing. You have to feel your intuition, and of course the bending is really important. So just practice that, and you notice the fingers are. Some people you can bend like this, but in blues you don't have the comfortable, the right feel and control. And of course, you have to, so you can play it and hear, and just like, so the vibrato, so any fingers you have, and you can just practice that, and sometimes that's how Hendrix does it. You bend that down and you push down the strings and up. Like the fingers, like, that's how I see it does it. But you can sometimes do like more. Anyway, enough said about that. But it could be also on a bending. So all these simple details you can, if you can, each block you mastered, and then you just combine licks, ideas, phrasing. But now I'm gonna add more further little technique. So when you bend, you can go straight, or and you can alternate, like you can go back, and just that you notice it's all in the rhythm. Only with that you can have few licks, and let's say you got that note. Just with those three notes, you can have a little. And of course, it's good to add a. So I let always vibrate sometimes too. It's singing, you're talking. It's not like hello, hi. So and okay, the hammer and pull up. Okay, and next thing we have to take a little bit of the pick. You have to be able to on one string. So I guess if you want to, you can put a metronome and downstroke. That's your beat. Alternate or triplets. Who knows? So you have to like master those little details. So triplets could be like down, up, down, down, up, down. One and two, and it could be like this, or you can practice all downstroke, 1, 2, 3. The thing is to just be conscious about what you want to do and how much precise you want to be, and do I want a little bit more? Sometimes it's good to have a little accent on the first beat, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2. And you can like practice your hands in the air, or sometimes you rest your fingers on it's. I guess when you're gonna go faster on one string, I find it's easier when you touch the fretboard, put a fret with the guitar. Sorry, the wood there, and for strumming more chords, you could be don't touch, but sometimes you can strum and it's touch. There's no. I find when you experiment, there's no like rules, especially in rock. So you can try anything and you look what it's gonna bring to your playing. So like on one string you can, and then you practice switching string. So then when you can, you add some notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then you just, and it's easy. We are in a secure shape. So of course there's a riff in E. So any type of riff, it's gonna sound good. We're in the safe zone. And then you can just experiment like bending. Of course, if you bend this one, like with the index, you go, because sometimes you're gonna think, when I think of it, like they say, it would be the Dorian, this thing. So it's good to know, you have the first position, you add the extra note, and you bend, half step. But if you full steps, you're in major there. Because what we're gonna, after all, the rock is based on the minor pentatonic and the major. So it's, but I guess there's a lot of people who's gonna teach you that, but I won't maybe go listen on that, but you have to know when you do your pentatonic first position minor, just know you go back 3 steps. This is the major, and the E are of course we're still in E, so this is like your country happy rock. And we go back to minor. So yeah, guys, that's all about little licks like Hendrix would. So of course, all I do here, you can repeat in the open positions, open strings. So there's a lot of bending. We can do with the second fingers there. So I'm just messing around with the so even if it's the same notes, there's like endless possibilities of what you want to do. So I guess to make that kind of sentence, you have to start and stop at some point, and you can do crescendo. You can stop on a note. So I guess when you improvise, you have to kind of not just I'm playing a pap pap, I'm playing a. But sometimes just that will work. But if you stay with this is your solo, it stay boring. But it could be, and then you do something else, you know. So what else? Like the pull-offs good. And there's a little Hendrix. Not so hard to do. It's not on all the guitar players. I guess it's not so complicated, but Hendrix does it a lot, I find. So you go like a little strum of 2 strings. Down, 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 up. That's it. Then you can practice. And just Hendrix loves to bend with the pinky. And sometimes you can bar that and play with your fingers. This is a really Hendrix. We go with the major, 5th chord, 4th chord. So this will always sound good. And go back. And any type of. So like this double stop. And a double stop, I mean, I think it's, you do a hammer with the downstrokes. This is a Hendrix lick. So and of course there's a bending and you here. This one is very powerful. Often he does it with those 2 fingers. You can do like this also. I also seen sometimes he does like with the index, but sometimes in some songs he does it like this, and you can add it. Or another time, this thing, like in cross-sound traffic. Alright, it's another key, but I guess all with and also the famous. You can do a sweep all. So this is like down, down, up, and of course when you have your first position, you gotta learn how to and sometimes Hendrix can. So you still have to learn like it. Because after you just switch position and you have different type of sound. You just explore. Maybe add some few little ideas that's gonna come up. Sometimes I don't know, with the open strings it's fun to pull up. Or sometimes you're in E, you can play those open strings. Or just one. In Woodstock we see Hey Joe. Sometimes the octaves is for riff. You got power to your melody, like in the when you do it like this, you can mute the rest. I would suggest also always practice to tune by ear. So I meet musicians sometimes and they're like, ooh, totally frozen, and they still like play for 7-8 years guitar and of course like Hendrix, only cowboys don't stay in tune. So cowboys, so you have to stand back and you have to practice to the quickest you can. But of course, you can use your machine sometimes to get sure. There's no it's not good, but it's a skill I find to could get full, and you get you pay attention to stay in tune all the time, and also in tune with the other musicians. If you're in tune with your own guitar, but it's slightly off with the others, you have to adjust. Sometimes it's longer, with all strings and last thing is to do some riffs. A riff is more you want to try to tell a story, but more with the rhythm and something repetitive, like 4 beats. It's just improvising, but sometimes it's good to separate a little something moving and something more with the chords. You Because if you just it's a good, but it's not a killer riff like it. This is what not good, but you know what I mean, like. So I love to practice like just kind of groups. So first you have to just with that you have to set up like okay, I can group with only that. And Hendrix love to, and he doesn't pick like this, Hendrix, but it's the same basis. So of course this is like a different sound depending on what technique you use, but you can, doesn't matter what you do it. And then you can mix chords. So you can do like something more complicated because like it's you take the place, but sometimes there's this other musician you have to sample is better. This is like more something like this will be more than enough for somebody who's gonna have a so maybe just to end a couple notes. We're pentatonic E, of course. You can all go to the major. Or here. The 7 sounds always good. This you have to learn how to. Sometimes there's the bending, which, and then you jump string. And then 6 could be interesting. So it could be always, it could have like, it's not a full chord, but it's fun to use. And of course like the blues note. So here sometimes I love to do like a E, but just the and the Hendrix after the. And of course the Hendrix in this position are here. Alright, I'm gonna stop there, guys. Like I said, I was total just freestyle. Let me know if could help some beginners. It's not. I love to learn a lot of songs. I do different styles too, so that's good to have a repertoire too. But try to improvise too is fun when you jam. It's a good skill, and to get free or get loose. That's pretty what it's all about. Alright, guys, hope you enjoy. I'll maybe do more eventually soon. I don't know. We'll check this out. Okay, bye bye.